Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad's Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. So as promised, we've come back to the point at which we are about to meet Isobel. The fight went badly last time, and she got kidnapped and everyone in the inn died. So we're going to try and do things a little differently this time. So I would quite like to not kill everyone around here. Okay, so let's talk to her.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isobel. Pleased to meet you.
I have the parasite of a true soul, but not the mind of one.
Bully for us. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Here we go, take two.
Hello, Isobel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isobel, do you know this
He's a
man?
flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Let's do a wisdom roll. It's only a 6, we should be okay. 3 or above.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isobel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isobel.
So, as we remember, this fight is over as soon as Isobel reaches 0 hit points. She's got 52. She's lower level than these guys. And yeah, they're going to make a beeline for us. So, my idea was maybe I could use this scroll of banishment. Put another character on another plane of existence. So, can I try it on Isobel? I actually can. It's only a 35% chance of it on her, though. We could do it on Marcus maybe, and then work on killing the mobs, because he did a lot of damage. Let's try this. He saved. Well, that was my big idea. Okay. Quite annoying. I'm going to use myself to block this side door. Can't reach destination. It's probably just because I'm going to take an attack opportunity missed. I'm going to put myself here to block. Let's take my melee weapon as well, which will give me at least some attacks of opportunity on this thing as it comes through.
My turn.
Go for my go.
Covered.
We're just going to start fighting on this guy. We'll probably have to go reckless, but we'll wait and see if we miss first. Bad. He's coming down in hit points, but it's going to be his turn next, and he's going to go for Isobel, so...
Come along, Isobel.
Happening again! She's only got 5 HP. A bit more at least. Okay, so we're gonna reload my save. We'll get that banishment thing, I think, is key. We need to land that. Shadowheart's got some stuff she can do, but we're not even getting to her turn. So I'm going to pause through the conversation, and then when we come back, it'll be in the fight. Okay, so we're here again. This time I've put Shadowheart on this door, Gale on this door. But we're going to try Banish again on Marcus. 65%. Come on, it's a good chance of this working.
Marcus.
There he goes. Okay, good. Well, that gives us a bit of breathing room to deal with these guys. He can still get a tax of opportunity in by the look of it.
Need to find a way forward.
Get a couple of shots on at this one. And I'm just going to come up and hopefully, you know, protect Isobel a little bit.
Stand your ground.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Okay. Sometimes the cursor goes a bit weird. It seems to solve it. We got this one. It's 32 HP. Good. Mind you, is it resistant to anything? Not particularly. Okay. Oh, I think I'm going to try a fireball then. He's saying he has to come there to cast it. I'm not quite sure why. Let's try that now. Well, that's a bit better. It's got 1 HP. So let's stay here, because if to get past us, we will get an opportunity attack. Right. No, Isobel, where are you going, you absolute lunatic? What? Why did she do that? Right, okay, well, I think we're going to try to kill this one.
Need to learn the hard way.
That one's gone at least, and we're just going to have to try to keep her alive somehow, despite the fact she's
In position.
running out here. Don't know why she's done that. Could try healing her. Don't think that worked. Maybe it doesn't work on non-party characters. Yeah, I was hoping that one would get hit with the opportunity attack. This is already going better. And the fact that they're beelining for Isobel also means that I'll be able to maintain my concentration on the banishment, which is quite good. 26. They're getting some goes now. The other thing I was going to do with Shadowheart is this Sanctuary. So basically, she can't be targeted. It's 100%. So they can't target her now, and we still get an attack. 26. This could do it. He's 55, but... There it goes. Okay, I think they might still go towards us. I think we should try and... Oop, no, I don't need that. Here a little bit.
Finally, a little entertainment.
Good, they're going for other targets now that she's got that on her. Me again. Okay. These ones are gone, but if I came here, I'd probably be able to shoot down some of these. I could try hiding.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Didn't work. See, I don't think that would work on Isobel because I think when she hits 0, it kind of triggers the cutscene, doesn't it?
General Ketherick wants her alive.
Is he back? Is he still banished? I think we're doing this. I think we're doing it. That triggering that first banishment, that was the key to this fight, I think. Is he back? I think maybe he's back now.
Good move.
So what can we do? We try another fire. And maybe run Gale out of here. Good, she's healing. I don't think that will break the sanctuary. Okay, well, we're going to run in and hit this dude. We'll run in first. Do our rage. See if we hit. We do. Pretty good, didn't need to go reckless, which is nice. I thought it was supposed to last 10 turns. I don't know quite. Maybe he can do a roll to break out of it. I'm not sure. But I think we should be okay because it's only him and one other winged horror now, isn't it?
On my way.
Shadow can't do. It's not a high chance, but we'll take it. A hit. Should give someone advantage, I think, on the next hit against him now. I think we got the idea that it had finished. It does have advantage though, so we can sneak attack him. %, that was. That might have been with advantage though, I didn't see what the other one was. But we did have... He was highlighted. We could try ensnaring on him. Haven't used that very much. Oh. I always forget to choose a type. So you do that. Obviously it's going to be ranged, but I don't know. Why won't anyone just finish this thing off? What's he got? And no one's actually done any damage to it yet. Like, we're going to concentrate on Marcus, I think, as he's the immediate threat here. 27. Well, I might upcast Magic Missile. Let's just absolutely smack him with this stuff. We're going to get him down to 11. She's not sanctuaried anymore, but she's back to full health, and the attackers are getting there too. So Karlach, I think, will probably finish this guy off. So reckless goes, and this clicker heals. Might be able to get down to that winged horror. It's a bit of an ask, but oh, hello. Oh, she can't jump. Damn. Okay. Let's just shoot at it. No, did I hit your hero? Oh, is that because she was invisible? She won't take it personally. We done?
The parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Oof. Well, took a few attempts, but we got there.
Isobel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isobel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Well, we've seen that. Marcus told me Ketherick wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take Ketherick's head, you'll be safe again.
No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
But you did a great job protecting Mole.
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but
Something going on
us.
down there. Maybe we'll speak to them in a minute. But the winged horrors don't carry anything, so let's just have a look at Marcus. Great Club +1. I mean, that's okay. Parasite. Shifting Corpus Ring.
What other sins have you been cooking up?
Invisibility and blur. That might be good for
Clear, Mom. Good.
Gale.
You'll leave soon?
Just go
We don't
already.
want any surprises.
We don't even know the
Yes,
way
Mom.
to Moonrise. That's why we should leave now.
She didn't really take any damage in that fight. It wasn't really about us getting killed, was it? It was about abducting Isobel. Okay. What are these guys talking about?
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put, I'll bring her home.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at him. He's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Okay. I think we're pretty much done here. We haven't explored everywhere here. Ah, here's the blacksmith dude. That's good.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
Oh, maybe we should try talking to it again. I still got speak with animals. No.
Amicus animus.
No, incapable.
Capable of what?
Not for you to know.
We could do perception. You're the ox I met back in the grove. You were very hungry then. I saved you all, and now you have food. No guidance for some reason. We got other options. I like. Okay, that's inspiration.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
God.
Are you satisfied?
These are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. What are you really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Is that a threat?
That's up to you.
Whatever you are, you're coming at a... hiding
All
now.
I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
What is it? Still described as strange ox. Oh crap, you know what though? I separated my group. They might run towards me until they enter. I might have to come out of turn base though. Okay, let's run them over to the fight.
Most excellent.
What's cooking? Toast, toast.
It's, tell you what, it's tanky.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Really sneak attack it.
Don't waste a step.
That's the plan. Got to press on.
Okay, what could we do? We could call lightning. Oh damn it, no, I don't want you to die. Well, acid arrow is not going to do anything, is it? That had daggers on it. Worried about Damon running into it though.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
She could rage, but yeah, okay, we'll rage.
Another fight. Let's go.
slow down.
I don't think I'll ever look at a mox quite the same.
Well, that was interesting. Hat of Fire Acuity. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns, and that is... Affected entity has +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class per turn. I mean, that's pretty good for Gale, isn't it, I'd have thought. Well, the Gale's got the Headband of Intellect.
What to do?
Shapeshifter's Boon. While shapeshifting or disguising yourself, gain a +d4 bonus to all checks. Could be situationally useful. I'm wondering if when I spec'd Gale, did I really take his intelligence down? It's possible I did. If he takes his thing off. Oh no, he's okay, yeah, alright. Well, that... Oh no, that's the Circuit of Blasting. I'm the one who's got the... We'll take that off. And we'll give him the hat I just found. So he deals fire damage a lot, so that should be useful for him. He's kind of got like a fire mage thing going with his robes. Staff. Yeah, bit of a theme. Okay, well, we found out what was going on with that weird ox then. Let's have a chat with
No one's
Damon.
stopping yet.
Karlak! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, 2 things. Good news and bad news.
Alright, well, let's have the bad news first.
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
Yeah.
I only need 1 more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlak to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let the man speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but there's no 2 ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Okay, go on, give him the iron.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, we're going to pull her into a hug. We love Karlak. Aww.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment. I know you know
said
that
already.
But the thing is, there's a cure.
Ooh.
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good.
Okay, well, he said that already.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Right. First things first, Karlach, you have the you can be touched again. We ought to celebrate.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Danon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
All right, so not too bad.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm so happy for you, Karlach.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other
Withers.
night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Right, well, what about getting back to Avernus?
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
I respect your decision.
Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me.
I mean, hopefully we can find
We are the best of the best.
some sort of
the
more
best.
permanent cure. We'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that. Now, does Damon have stuff to
Nowhere
sell
safe from
anymore?
this damned absolute. Nor from shape-shifting cow blob things. But you made short enough work of that one. Glad you handled it before it handled me. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Earlier you mentioned you could work with interesting materials. What did you mean?
I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Sounds good. I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Ooh, flawed Helldusk armor. Let's have a little look at what that is. It's a rare heavy armor, so for Shadowheart, when you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1 to 4 damage. 1 less piercing damage. Oof, it's worth a lot. Okay, well let's send that to Shadowheart. We'll have a little look at
Wits and blades
how that
always
works
sharp.
against what she's got now. I mean, the one she's got now is better. All damage reduced by 2. Then you've got the reeling thing. She can't be critically hit. But at some point we might want Lae'zel in the party when we're doing like the Githyanki Kresh and stuff, and that might just be a good armor for her to have. So we'll keep it, even though it's worth a nice
Still
amount
breathing,
of money.
Despite everything.
Well, let's see what damage.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
We've already done the group one. Ooh, what's that? Sword of Life Stealing. This is a short sword. Okay. On a crit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't construct or undead, and you gain 10 temporary hit points. Weapon enchantment plus 2. I mean, it's fine, but for it to work, you kind of need to be able to score a crit, which is obviously quite tricky. Ooh, what's Karlak wearing gloves-wise? Oh, the braces of defense. Well, I want her to have those, so... Just thinking of maybe giving Shadowheart the gloves, which would mean that she could then equip one of these short swords. Scimitar. She should probably do a scimitar anyway. Actually, I think she can. I think she could do the short sword. It's finesse, and obviously she's not very good with that because of her low dexterity. 2 turns of heat. What is heat? Ooh. Take fire damage each turn, but can use heat convergence, which is... feels like it's kind of set up for Karlak, that. She's got the Sussa Greatsword, which I do like. I wish you had alternative weapon sets. I know you've got melee and ranged, but we could, you know, if we had a second melee set, I'd probably get this. And we'd wheel out the Sussa Greatsword if we're up against spellcasters and such, or maybe use the Thermodynamo Axe, just generally. Yeah, because that'll stack, won't it? And she'll just be doing loads of fire damage with it. It does seem pretty good. I do like the silence. Oh, hello. The hammer's magical powers only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's pact weapon, so it's going to be either Lae'zel or Will. Deal an additional 1 to 6 lightning damage. Or she Will can't hit anything. A lot of money just to spend on something on like I think about Lae'zel on a character we don't really use. Harmonium, strength plus 2 up to 23. So she's already strength 20. This would take her to 22. She'd lose intelligence and wisdom, which is fine on her. strength affects her chance to hit, doesn't it? So she'd have an extra modifier point for attack rolls, which is pretty good. Ooh, I'm torn now between that and this one. She'll just keep stacking damage on that, but she'll be able to hit more stuff with that. Think about that for me, but I like my crossbows thing that I've got going on. Oh, a bit of a quandary now. She'll be taking damage. It's not a huge amount of damage, and she is fire resistant. So she'll be taking half of whatever it is. That's good too, plus the extra reach. I could give her the Polearm Master again, which is a really good beat to have, or just wait till she's level 8, I suppose. She'd be so strong. I'm going to pause because I'm really mulling this over. I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to go on this. Okay, I'm reading a bit more about this, and I think I've gone off this one, and the reason being that I think to get that additional 1 fire damage for each turn of heat remaining, you need to be able to do fire damage. But the weapon itself doesn't do fire damage. So I think I'd find it quite hard to actually make use of that. So instead, I'm leaning towards the pole. I'm just going to read this one again. Yeah, it's definitely only if it crits. However, when I'm level 8 or rogue level 3, I'll be able to get a feat that means in the first turn of combat, I can if I attack someone who's not taken damage already, i.e. anyone in the first turn of combat, it's going to be an automatic critical hit. So at that point, that would become pretty useful. Still a couple of levels away off that, though. We're going to be in Act 2 for a while. I think we leave that for now until I've leveled up a bit. And if I get to level 8 and think that I've got a use for that, I'll do it. Do I respec to become a melee Gloom Stalker? I mean, it's possible. Dual wielding melee Gloom Stalker. It's definitely possible. Because we're quite tanky now with our 19 armor class. We've got a decent number of hit points as well. They're both light. I could dual wield these. Let's see what attack has this got? Shadow Soaked Blow. This is once per short rest. Strike an enemy, adding your proficiency bonus to the damage. Moreover, if the attack hits, it deals an additional 1d6 psychic damage. This attack doesn't break concealment. That's pretty good, isn't it? If I was to take that... that... and that, it's quite expensive. Have I stolen enough stuff to be able to pay for it is the question. Probably not. get this up to about 700, don't I? Okay. So much I can get up to. Have I got anything particularly valuable? I don't think I really do anymore. Oh no, I've put my whole notch in there, I don't want that. Sell those, I don't really see myself ever really using those. Some of these are going to be pretty good though. Alright, let's take off this one for now so we can complete the deal. Has anyone else got anything I can... Ooh. I mean, there is that. Maybe rather than just keeping it for Lae'zel for a little bit of role-playing stuff, we sell those. What was I going to buy? It was the Umbral Axe, wasn't it? So let's do that. Okay, cool. Alright, well...
I'll be here if you need anything else.
I know that took a bit of time, but... oh, we've got Grey Club +1 I could have sold as well. I'm sure we'll be coming back to him. Here's the thing, I think this could be pretty good for me if I go to more of a sort of a melee build now. I'd need to respec though from an archery build like a dual wheel build. I mean, respeccing's not a problem. I also actually, let's talk to him again because I would quite like those gloves that he had, the sword.
Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
Yeah, the bonus melee, the bonus to attack rolls is kind of the reason for those. I might as well just pay, but if we go to Karlach now, it's got a couple of things we can sell. A little bit back.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay, so let's have a look at this. So, 12 plus 12 plus 11. Change. Odd. So I might go to camp and respec, and I'm going to go in the dual wield kind of route, and I'm going to just try it for a bit. I'm not going to run a long rest this time. Only Karlach's a bit injured, but we can just do a short rest, I think. So where is Withers?
Can't slow down.
Here he is.
thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
It isn't about the flesh, it's about companionship.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Well, isn't he a cheery soul?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? As thou desire.
Okay, so we're going to keep the same class, we're going to keep this pretty much the same everything, except I'm going to... Did I have a loot? I guess maybe I do. Yeah, so we're going to keep all of that the same. I'm wondering about wearing heavy armor now. Although no, because it would... would go against the sort of dex build I've got going on. Okay, well we'll keep it the same, I think. I think sleight of hand ties into lockpicking stuff, doesn't it? So I will keep that as that. And we're going to keep all this the same. I think. Just wondering if we boost con up a little bit, but I think that's fine. Fighting style's the one. So with 2 weapon fighting, when I make an attack with an offhand weapon, I can add ability modifier to the damage of the attack. So that's going to really be helpful. Yeah, so we're going to go that way. Spell-wise, I'd probably try and keep it the same. Ensnaring Strike, I need to use that more. Hunter's Mark. Subclass, we're going to go... spells, we'll take... It must be Speak with Animals that I've got, so we'll keep that. Gloom Stalker, that's all good. And feat's interesting, because I think I went with... Pretty sure I went with just ability score improvement before. Is there anything else that might help me here? Drill Wielder. Could give me more armor class. Mine doesn't matter. The armor I'm wearing is fine without that. Savage Attacker could be good though. But I need the dex bonus to make the most of the armor I've got, don't I? So maybe this time round I'll take this. did I take here? Probably spike growth, was it? Oh wait, it wasn't. Yeah, level 6 isn't ranger. It's rogue. Made that mistake before. There we go. So we're basically the same, but we should be better at melee stuff now. I don't even think this is particularly essential, but... But we'll see how it goes. Cool, okay. That should boost our damage output and stuff. Let's leave camp. Do a short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
The Karlach now. So we've got this halberd for her. Oh, that's Gale. Yeah, she's strength 20 at the moment. If I do this, strength 22. So that's a plus 10 to hit. And she's got this, plus 9. Now I'm thinking I spec her again and take the Polearm Master. I won't get rid of the Greatsword. Like I said, if we're coming up against a fight with lots of spellcasters, that's probably something that would still be good. Yeah, I'm going to respec her, but I'll tell you what, I'll pause it so you guys don't have to watch that. All I'm going to do is take spec her again, and we'll just take Polearm Master at level 4. Okay, and we're back. So, Karlach is now Polearm Master. It does mean that she doesn't have quite as much AC as she did previously, because I think before I'd taken the ability score modifier, which now she doesn't have. So, but that's good, because I think Polearm Master is a very good feat. It means she gets basically a free attack on anyone who comes in to attack her. So that, you know, that's obviously pretty powerful. We've got the sub-level here, which we haven't really explored yet. So let's come in and have a little look.
Yes, Mom.
There's actually a door in there as well. Well, that's just the winged horror upstairs, isn't it? Okay, well, let's see what's in here then.
Go.
In the cellar. Okay, well, we'll take the key. As we ever find ourselves here, I suppose.
What's hiding here?
What's they got in here? Arrow. Sweet, don't need to go in there to get a sweet potato.
What's that?
Dig that up. Can't use actions. Maybe the digging animation was playing out, but for some reason it wasn't showing it. Too much going on in here. Okay, so just summoned in Scratch. I went to visit the Grimforge again because I was expecting to see a particular NPC here in Last Light Inn, because I'd done what I knew was required to make them turn up here. I'm being vague because I don't want to spoil it for anyone else, but upon researching it, it does sound like that particular NPC encounter is a bit bugged. And, yeah. Doesn't look like it's panned out, which is annoying, because apparently this particular NPC would have given us an extremely powerful item for helping them. So that's a little bit annoying. I can be more specific if people like. But I do kind of know, subsequently, the workaround to make it work. If you're reaching that point in your own games. Yeah. But well, let me know in the comments anyway if you want me to be a little more specific about that in my next video. It's possible that, you know, it's irrelevant for you guys anyway if you're past that point in the game. But if you're sort of in the Grimforge area, it might still be useful. And it does seem to result in quite a powerful item being made available. A little bit disgruntled that I've missed out on that due to what seems like quite a buggy encounter, but hey. What can you do? It's interesting. But anyway, I think what we'll do is just explore the shadow stuff that's going on there. Oh, we should probably do this brainworm as well.
It's for a good cause.
Which way to the nearest?
So I didn't realise
excellent choice.
Our asses.
Making me sweat.
that we can give these worms to anyone. I've kind of been just feasting on them myself, and my brain's not looking particularly healthy now as a result.
Chihiro wants to know about supplies.
But also there's these locked ones, and I'm not quite sure how we get to unlock those.
Just about do.
Just about.
I mean, part of the reason I'm not using them on the other characters is that, you know, as we've seen, I tend to be switching them in and out, so it may not be particularly helpful investing this kind of stuff in them. Although this one might be good for Karlach. Charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures away from you. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Or it could be good for me. Now I'm trying to do more of a melee class just to get into combat a bit better. Yeah, okay, I don't mind that reasoning. That could be a good one as well if we get into pushing a bit more. Push anything and anyone back 6 meters. Some good stuff here. So we can continue letting bugs eat my brain.
Yeah. New consideration. Came from.
Apologies if you hear my dog howling in the background. The kids have just gone out for a day out, and he's not too appreciative.
The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Refreshing not to have to set the trap I'm springing. Take me to the convoy. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness.
Right, so as I've said previously, I've never been this far into the game before, so this is all new to me. So I just kind of want to go and explore, see what we find. We're kind of tying up with areas we have been to now. But I haven't been up here. See, as I'm pushing away the fog of war. Oh, we all failed a perception check there, including the dog, who I brought in specifically for that reason. Did we fight up here? No, we didn't. Shadow-cursed shambling mound. Okay. I just want to sort of... Where am I in relation to the areas I've been? Actually, we're pushing into new areas. Okay, well that's good to know. Right, well... should probably sneak. I could make myself invisible, couldn't I? Let's do that. I'm gonna make myself invisible. Oh no, is Scratch going to trigger it? The dog. Oh crap, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Hang on, let's go turn-based mode. Okay. They've been surprised. Okay, guys, you might want to... Okay, well they will... Oh god, the stuff's still going on. I thought it was turn-based mode. Holy crap, he's level 9. Why are they still doing stuff? Okay. I don't know if we can get out of this. Oh, this is a big fight. Okay, well, let's see if we can take one of these things down then. Whose go is it? Go. Yeah, well he's held, but let's just try fireballing this lot, shall we? Okay. Isn't a great time for her to be out of spell slots. She's got one level 2 spell slot. We can cast it at level 2, that's the thing. I'm wondering if we jump her to here. Not enough movement. Oh, she'd probably take a lot of opportunity attacks. Try thunder waving it, just try and angle it so it doesn't hit my character. Yep. And let's mass healing word. Just see if we can actually do this fight. Maybe we can full rush into them. She doesn't have an action. Yeah, we know what? I think she just needs to be up in the up here, doesn't not this. Well. Okay, Gale. Another fireball up here. Things it would hit Shadowheart, which isn't great. Reeling. Remind me what reeling means. -1 penalty to attack rolls. That's really good. She's actually really tanky now. I think we need to maybe finish off a couple. I finished off neither. Now a Shadowheart. I'd like to get her out of the way, but she's going to be opportunity attacked, so it's difficult. She takes that. %. I mean, yeah, or maybe try and get rid of this one. Just get enemies off the board. Karlach. I think I would like to maybe do a cleave. Maybe we can get rid of both of those. Come up here.
Surrender.
Oh, we're gonna rage. We're gonna hit this again. That might be alright. I don't think we need to do that. Sneak attack this guy, couldn't I? That's about it. Let's do this, might knock him prone. Ah, he saved. Alright, at least Gale's okay for the time being. We can try and... It's probably at disadvantage because of the ground, but now he's done that. Oof. Yeah, I think we do another magic missile in that case.
Let's finish this.
One of those. Try dazing it.
Let's go.
Alright. Karlach's in the mix now. Well, we'll try hitting him. We'll use Reckless if it misses. Because it's quite a narrow thing and he hits hard, I might just come here and we'll try this instead. I probably should put the Hunter's Mark on, shouldn't I? I knew that would miss. Somehow I just knew that was going to miss. We could do a frost thing and maybe make him slip over.
Can't afford to let up.
He's in.
Heating up.
Oh, like. Next turn. Same thing again. Barbarian, not a complicated class. Yep, reckless. Might as well do this now. Maybe not. Left.
My faith will protect me.
Dude, that's actually a high chance to hit. That's ooh. No, what if we reckless it? It's only 55. There it goes. We'll immediately do a short rest.
Let's get going.
Wow, that was a tough fight. Let's get Scratch back. I was not expecting that, I'll be honest. Tough fight. But, you know, no one went down, which is pretty good. Ironwood Club, it looks pretty bad, but what's this? Shadow Root Sackman, Woodbark. Okay. Considering the toughness of the fight, that wasn't particularly amazing loot. See what the Harpers have got. Petrified Tumor. Ugh. Okay, that. Oh, the dog's going off again. Very well. I think we'll be doing a long rest after this. I just kind of want to search this area. There must be something good up here that it was guarding.
More for me.
Oh, there's a ladder here. Just seen that. We have a key. Okay. Ragged Diary. Let's have a read of that. Fool me to think I'd fare better than the other treasure hunters in this God's cursed wasteland. The promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise. I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a chest full of water and sunlight, I've no use for it. Ooh, it's probably for that chest. We got a ring of self-immolation. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. And if we remember from earlier, heat... You can use heat convergence. That's just about dealing additional fire damage. So... Does Karlach have a way of just lighting something on fire? Just this, but it's once per long rest, so... Should get into doing that more. The problem with Karlach, and this skill in particular, is that when you've... by the time you've raged, that's a go, and then by the time you're on your next go and able to use a bonus action, generally stuff is dead, so that's kind of why I haven't used that more.
Can't give up now.
I've got this skill. For some reason it's not showing up. That's not showing up. If I swap hands, would it? Oh, it would. Oh. Interesting that. I didn't realise that wouldn't be available on the offhand attack, because I kind of want this main hand attack. I don't know if you can crit reliably with your offhand attack. My concern there. Okay. I mean, that sword may not be as good as I thought then, if it's basically just a +1 weapon. I would like to be using that skill is the thing. Okay, so we've kind of done that now. It looks like it spirals round a bit. But as I said, we're going to head into camp. We're going to do a long rest. We're kind of low on spell slots and other stuff. We'll do that now because sometimes stuff triggers when you do a long rest at camp. Have a quick look. I don't think anyone in particular wants to talk to me right now. Yeah, so I think we'll just rest. Oh, well, Astarion's got something to say now. I think that's it.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
What do you mean naive?
Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right. So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? When we come face to face with whoever's controlling the parasites in our heads?
Destroy the cult and end its evil forever?
God! Now try to think outside the box just a little. Consider the parasites in our skulls, and think how many others have the Mind Flayers infected. Hundreds. Thousands. And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Until we transform into Mind Flayers, you mean?
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'm just going to say I'll consider it, but that's just so he doesn't disapprove
It's
of
not
me.
often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll leave it there for now. Let's go to bed. 80? If you just deselect them, it's still 59. What's... Okay, we got a 2. Wine, why not? What's he doing? Oh well. Like watching a beached flounder flop back into the sea, is that the idea?
Oh, goodness. Is it all that bad? I'm dreadfully out of practice. No better time to brush upon my skills then. It would do me no good to fail my new partner.
And who's that? I think he wants it to be me, but I'm not going to let it be me. Keep practicing. I'm sure you'll get better. Eventually.
Maybe. But I'm not so keen to perform solo. A duet's always been more my style. Which is to say... May I have
Cell
this
may be
dance?
available. Not interested,
Are you
Will.
sure? I've been rehearsing, you know. I'd hate to put all that effort to waste.
Yeah, no.
Oh. I mean, yes, of course. The sun only rests for so long.
I can see what people mean when they say they'd like an option to kind of set at the beginning of the game, like which companions you'd be interested in advances from. Because although you can say no to them in game, they seem to have done it in such a way that they feel absolutely crushed when you do it, and it's a little bit unfair. You don't want to. I don't want to be crushing them. But equally, I'm not interested in Will in that way, you know. I'd hoped he'd have got the message by now, but clearly not. Hopefully that's done it, though. But then you've got to do that with kind of all of them at some point or other. Yeah, which gets a bit much, I think. And I kind of like games where, you know, all the individual characters kind of have their own canon preferences, and you either meet those requirements or you don't. And, you know, that's fine, because that's kind of realistic, isn't it?
Always room for more.
And it doesn't matter what those preferences are. I don't have any strong feelings to say on that matter. Play whichever way you want to play, but I think it makes sense for characters to be characters, you know, and to kind of have their own innate things they like, things they don't. And that's all good.
There was a struggle here. These people didn't want to go wherever they were taken.
But I think we'll probably leave it there for now. It feels like we might be getting into something again here. And I don't know what to expect. And this video is probably quite long already, so we'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was good to be able to save the people at the last light in, and I'm glad I did, because, you know, there's quests to do there, there's merchants there we need. Having everyone just dead, it... You know, maybe for role-playing purposes we'd have carried on with it, but I think we'd have been shooting ourselves in the foot in many ways. And you go into that fight not knowing those are the stakes, so it's also a bit like, you know, you don't necessarily go in thinking, oh, if I banish this guy, everything will be okay, you know. But hey, we went back, we did it, it's all good. So if you did enjoy it, as I hope that you did, if you could give the video a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the game, the playthrough, anything that's been in this episode, anything else that you like, really. And if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do so. Thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.